Grant us eyes, grant us eyes. Plant eyes on our brains to cleanse our beastly idiocy.
Eyes. Curious little things, but a theme that permeates through Bloodborne's legend profusely. There are so many inferences, visuals, and allusions to sight and eyeballs, I could not help but attempt to collect them all, and explore their meaning further. I will do my best to discuss these observations in the order that they appear in the game. Firstly, the Blood Minister, whose eyes are bandaged. My first impression was simply that this man is blind, but playing further and uncovering item descriptions, I began to realize that eyes and sight are a recurring thread. Gascoigne has his eyes bandaged, as does Vicar Amelia. Whatever is it with all the eye coverings? As a matter of fact, the choir blindfold cap, Canehurst helmet, gold deo, and the harrowed hood, to name a few, obscure the player's eyes completely.
Our eyes are yet to open.
The eyes Willem is talking about go beyond the human eye, and far beyond human sight. Therefore eyes are unnecessary, and without purpose. Eyes symbolize the truth Master Willem sought in his research. Disillusioned by the limits of human intellect, Master Willem looked to beings from higher planes for guidance, and sought to line his brain with eyes in order to elevate his thoughts. This from the Carol rune, eye. Is it not linear thinking to presume the Blood Minister, Gascoigne, Amelia, Simon, and others who veiled their eyes have, to some degree, reached this higher plane that Willem speaks of? Have they gained the insight of the Great Ones and thus forsake their birth-given sight? Take a look at the monuments in Yharnam. And in the dungeons. The majority of these figures have their eyes obscured as well. It's such an important theme to the story. This inescapable motif is so artfully illustrated throughout the game. So consciously scattered throughout every nook and cranny. Conversely, several of those you encounter have many eyes. The bugs in Bergenworth, Raum, Amygdala when she performs her laser attack. There is, of course, the numerous items you collect throughout the game. Black Sky Eye, Cosmic Eye Watcher Badge, Eye of the Blood-Drunk Hunter, the Bebel, an exquisite eyeball removed quickly after death, or perhaps even before, an eye pendant which unlocks the surgery altar. There are two cathedrals in the Hunter's Dream. One lies past the River of Blood, and another contains the private research hall of the Healing Church. The enemy, who has your blood echoes, has eyes that glow blue. Queen Annalise has a blindfold round her mask, as do the ghosts in Canehurst Castle. The nightmare of Mensis is teeming with eyeballs, peering at you from the walls. The dreadful chasm in which Mother Brain is captive gurgles with watchful eyes as you descend to her chamber. From the living string, the immense brain that Mensis retrieved from the nightmare was indeed lined with eyes on the inside, but they were of an evil sort, and the brain itself was terribly rotten. As mentioned earlier, this is only an attempt to collect all the references to eyes throughout the game. I know I have missed several, but I hope that I've captured ones you may not have seen. If you spot anyone with their wits about them, tell them about this here old chapel. Thank you.